Hey everyone, welcome to Heel Appeal. Our brains are amazing but can also be tricky. Have you ever thought about how your mind shapes what you see as reality? In this video, we'll look at cognitive distortions, 8 surprising ways your brain can change your understanding of the world. These distortions affect your decisions and feelings, from how you remember things to how you react to social cues. By the end of this video, you'll better understand how your brain works and how it can twist your reality. Let's dive in. Number 8, negativity bias. Ever notice how one negative comment can stick with you all day even if you got 100 compliments? That's negative bias at work. It's the tendency of our brains to give more weight to negative experiences than positive ones. Evolutionarily, this made sense. Our ancestors needed to remember threats to survive. But today, it means we tend to focus more on criticism, failure, or bad news, even when there's plenty of good stuff around. Whether it's a harsh review, a disagreement, or a mistake, our brains linger on the negative. But that doesn't mean it's all true or important. So next time you catch yourself dwelling on the bad stuff, remind yourself, your brain's just wired that way. Try to balance it out with the good. Number 7, the Barnum Effect. Ever read a horoscope or take a personality quiz and thought, wow, that's so me? Well, that's the Barnum Effect in action. It's when vague, general statements are made to sound super personal. Like, you're a hard worker, but you can be sensitive sometimes. Who doesn't fit that description? Psychologist P.T. Barnum knew this trick. He used it in his circus to get people to feel like his shows were made just for them. So next time you read something that seems too spot on, remember it's probably just the Barnum Effect doing its magic. Number 6, availability heuristic. Have you ever been afraid of flying after hearing about a plane crash on the news? Or maybe you think crime is everywhere after seeing a few scary headlines? That's the availability heuristic at work. It's when we judge how likely something is based on how easily examples come to mind. So, if we hear about a lot of plane crashes, we start to overestimate the risk of flying, even though it's statistically much safer than driving. Our brains love shortcuts, so we rely on what's freshest in our memory to make decisions. But this can lead us to overestimate rare events and underestimate common ones. Understanding this can help us make better decisions based on real data instead of just memorable events. Number 5, anchoring bias. This occurs when we rely too much on the first piece of information we see when making decisions. It ranks at number 5 because it can greatly affect our choices. For example, seeing a shirt priced at $100 and then finding it on sale for $70 makes the sale seem better, even if $70 is still high. Recognizing this bias helps us make more logical decisions. Number 4, the halo effect. This bias is when our overall impression of someone affects how we judge their specific traits. It ranks at number 4 because it influences many areas, like hiring and relationships. For instance, if someone is attractive, we might assume they are also smart and kind without evidence. Recognizing this effect can help us assess others more fairly. Number 3, cognitive dissonance. This happens when we feel uncomfortable holding conflicting beliefs or values, leading us to seek resolution. It ranks at number 3 due to its strong impact on our behavior. For example, if someone values health but smokes, they might downplay smoking's risks. This internal conflict can lead to personal growth or denial. Understanding it helps us navigate our beliefs and actions better. Number 2, the Dunning-Kruger Effect. This bias is when people with low ability at a task overestimate their skills, while skilled people underestimate theirs. It ranks at number 2 because it reveals important truths about self-awareness. A beginner might think they know a lot about a topic, while an expert might doubt themselves. Recognizing this bias helps us stay humble and encourages learning. Number 1, confirmation bias. This strong bias occurs when we favor information that supports our existing beliefs and ignore contradictory evidence. It ranks at number 1 due to its wide influence on our thoughts. For example, someone who believes in a certain political view might only read news that backs their opinion, creating an echo chamber. Understanding confirmation bias is key to developing critical thinking and open-mindedness. In this video, we covered the top 8 unexpected ways your brain distorts reality, from negativity bias at number 8 to confirmation bias at number 1. Each of these cognitive phenomena shows how our minds can misinterpret information. Understanding these biases can help improve our critical thinking and decision-making skills. We encourage you to explore these ideas further and think about how they affect your daily life. The more you learn about how your mind works, the better you can handle life's complexities. Remember, knowledge is power. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thanks for watching and take care.